Well, welcome everybody. I'm here with two very special guests, President Daniel Pullin, President of TCU, and Fort Worth Mayor Mattie Parker. To get the mayor up to code, I would like to present a hard hat to her, and I want you to pay special attention to the fact that they wonderfully match her construction boots.
That's right.
So,
that's
Mayor
very
Parker.
Nice. Thank you very much. I like it. Okay, now we can get started, right?
So we're back here for another construction update at the Burnett School of Medicine. Behind me in the background, you'll see is a structural steel staircase. Fun facts, 120 steps from top to bottom. That will get you from the lower level all the way up to the mechanical mezzanine. A cool feature about this is at the end of the day, this will be one of the nice architectural elements for the exterior facade. The enclosure for that system will be a curtain wall system that will be backlit by a purple light. When the stairwell is unoccupied, will stay purple, but as folks occupy the staircase, it will have occupancy sensors that switch that purple light to white light. So kind of opposite side of the building, over here in the background, you'll see another egress stairwell. Fun fact about this one, this stairwell will take you from the first floor to the fourth floor. And there's 100 steps there. So if you're looking to get them steps in 10 times up and down the stair, right on.
So thank you for the update, Brent. So we are on the fourth floor of the new medical school building with this unbelievable view behind us. So Mayor Parker, I would just like to ask you to comment on the role and the value of the medical school now being embedded in the center of the Medical Innovation District?
I think it's multiple different reasons why this is impactful to the city of Fort Worth. Number one is we're already on the map for being one of the top places for medical care in the country, and mostly because of our hospital district, now known as our Medical Innovation District, all the development that's going around us of our hospitals in the surrounding area, and to put TCU's medical school at the center of that is incredibly exciting. The second piece is the talent that you're bringing to the city of Fort Worth from all over the country. And third is just that critical importance of higher education in general. And we've long known that we wanted to have an MD school in the city of Fort Worth, and this partnership has made that possible. But right now in the city, I hope that you felt the support, because there's not a day that goes by that someone isn't talking about the importance of this medical school moving forward.
Well, thank you. And I just want to be very clear. We feel exceptionally supported by the city and by you. So President Pullin, maybe to run with that a little bit?
From a reputational perspective, I think having a world-class medical school continues to allow us to advance the academic profile of TCU. We're already a tier 1 university, but we've never had a medical school. And I think if you look across, the industry across the nation, most of the top institutions in both size and stature are represented with a medical school. So there's that. And so it's going to strengthen TCU as a whole and really further our mission of preparing the leaders our world needs in all disciplines.
So do you think, even though we're not on the campus, will people who know the TCU architecture be able to recognize this building as being TCU?
Absolutely. We've talked about building codes and design standards, and we've definitely put our TCU aesthetic magic on this fabulous piece of infrastructure. It'll look very consistent with our traditional campus. It's just a stone's throw away, and I think it was really strategic to put it in the heart of the Medical Innovation District.
So, Mayor Parker, can you comment on your thoughts from the city's perspective of the economic impact, both of the school and then the ripple effect of how it impacts many other components?
Fort Worth is currently the fastest growing city in the country, and that's based on specific data. You've seen a lot of reports recently, but there's a limited amount that a city can do. What we really have to have are the right kind of partnerships and collaborations, especially with our major respected institutions like TCU, to think about what the long-term growth trajectory and economic vitality of the city of Fort Worth really will be. And I do believe that this medical school is at the center of that.
Thank you. So President Pullin, maybe to segue from that a little bit, Can you maybe comment a little bit of how this medical school might drive innovation?
I think the town and gown relationship, as evidenced by this conversation today, is particularly strong, maybe the strongest nationally. And so what we can do through our thought leadership, through our research, and through the support and collaboration with those beyond the four walls of our campus, right? We really want to be a destination for talent, both in healthcare and all the adjacent areas that really drive a community that can flourish.